Hey, happy Monday. You showed up. I showed up too. Look at us showing up. That's a pretty good thing, eh? Coming in on a Monday, still here, still ready to kick it. Today I want to talk about worth. This was a pretty major thing that I discovered in my process. And of course, it's all stemming from trauma and the things that happened to me and to you. We feel worthless because things of merit, things of value aren't treated the way we were treated. And that's pretty hard. All of the self-help in the world, everyone's telling you, you've got to understand your own worth. You're a great person, blah, 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 blah. It's like telling someone who's freaking out to calm down, right? You know it, but you don't feel it. So what do we do about it? Well, a lot of us, most of us, look for our worth in other people or other things. We've been known to dabble in libations and other substances to create a false feeling of value. We surround ourselves with people who do those things because they think we're of value. They say we're of value when we're doing these things that are, devaluing. That's why usually people, actors, musicians, artists, we usually come from relatively the same type of background, meaning trauma. And that's because we're looking for value outside of ourselves. We especially actors, a lot of times we get into it because we want the approval. I'm not saying everyone, but a great portion. We want the approval of others that we're worthwhile, that we're good enough. We slip into another character because the one we are, ourselves, isn't really cutting it for us. So we'd rather pretend to be someone else. But again, it's false, right? The same thing with reaching out to people and trying to get their approval by doing things, especially mothers who run themselves ragged, on all ends so that everyone will approve of what they're doing, how much they're giving, leaving themselves by the wayside. Some of us just look for it in other people. We might sell ourselves out to a job we don't really care about. We may keep social engagements constantly to, make people believe or say that we're great. We may hang out with people and, drink too much, do too much because those people say we're of value, especially when we're doing those things. So what do we do when we feel worthless, regardless that we know we're supposed to tell ourselves different? Personally, other than the acting, I think a great deal can be done in creating worth for ourselves. I mean more so like in life, taking leaps, living a dream, doing something that we didn't know how to do. My wife the other day, spent the whole week, and she taught herself how to build her website. And having that skill, doing that, teaching herself, bumps up that value feeling, that worth. Because we gave it to ourselves. It's like every time I write a book, every time I try something new, even if I fail, I feel like my worth goes up because I gave it to myself. My accomplishments become my worth. Every time I turn the other cheek, every time I bite my lip and listen to my kids instead of reacting to it, to something, I feel like I've given myself a little more value, a little more worth. We can't ever fix what happened in the past. That's gone. But what we can do is create new value for ourselves, new worth. I hope that whatever you're doing today creates a little bit of worth for you because you're worth it to me. You showed up today. That's got to be worth something.